Yes, happy days. Just found a frozen dough ball. You know what time it is then? Yes. You got it, guys. It's pizza time. Welcome to the channel. My name's Milan, or Milan in Indian. Anyways, guys, the reason for this video is that I'm going to explain to you guys how I started as a one-man band, pizza pop-up, doing it at pub since September 2025, so last year. And now I'm going to be launching my new pizzeria, Currytown Pizza. I'm going to be trading 5 days a week, Wednesday to Sunday, 12 PM until 10 PM, or until the dough runs out, of course. Yeah, at a pub, and some crazy inspirations behind it. Man, where do I start? Jesus, let me just show you some of my equipment that I'm using today. Obviously, while I'm talking to you about it, I'm going to be cooking a pizza. So yeah, obviously we've got the Gozney Roccbox. I've got two of these, by the way. I've got this plastic table that I was using for my pop-up that keeps the pizza nice and crispy once it comes out the oven. I've got a cheap eBay turning peel. I've got the Gozney peel, original one that comes with the Roccbox. There's my little, well, 120 centimeter long table, stainless steel. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a bit crazy because I was just looking inside the freezer and I found these two dough balls. I don't know how long they've been there for, but I promise you they were in the freezer, so they're going to be good. It's my actual, one of my older recipes. Let me show you actually, look, come here guys, look, I'll show you. Ooh, it's a bit windy at the moment, jeez. Still not picked up, has it? Almost bloody May. So yep, it is ready. We've still got, I think that's upside down, I'm not actually sure, but anyway, I put loads of semolina at the bottom and olive oil because it was drying up earlier, so I thought, you know what, I put it's still dry there. You know what, guys, I don't actually know how these pizzas are going to turn out, but also, like I said, the main point of this video is to explain how I'm going from a pizza pop-up into a full-time pizzeria in a pub. So obviously last year and last summer look, this is the second dough ball. It's gonna be difficult getting it round because it's sort of rectangular, but we'll work it out, guys, don't worry. So yeah, last summer I kind of self-taught myself how to make pizza, sort of midlife crisis. I was watching loads of videos on YouTube, as we do, and I invested in two of those Roccboxes, big up Gozney. I was watching a bunch of videos, notably Adam Atkins, of course. I know like millions of people watch him. He's really good. Obviously, I like the way he explains everything. And his video, also Tom's video, Tom Vincenzo. I liked his story. He started obviously in Bushy, but yeah, him, big up Tom if you're watching. And also Hannah from Dough Hands. Yeah, she's amazing story as well. I think she kind of started similar sort of time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hannah, if you're watching. But yeah, they're sort of like my prime inspirations in sort of making pizza. So I thought, yeah, let me just self-teach myself and let's make pizza. But to be fair, those guys make NYC / London style pizza. That's what they kind of call it. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm gonna go in with a hype. I think, you know what, it's ours. Let's call it London style pizza. Thin and crispy. Normally you can buy it in slices if you do go down in London, but to be honest, I've seen over the last, mate, well, ever since I started, it's up and down the country. The trend's sort of going up. Not to say I don't like Neapolitan pizza, because I do. I love it. Been to Naples, done all that. Love Neapolitan pizza. Obviously don't like, I'm trying to just get better sunlight, I think round about here, innit? Here we go, look. Yeah, I love Neapolitan pizza, banging obviously. But yeah, the new trend is NYC / London style pizza. Let me know if you guys like it. Obviously a lot of people are still doing Neapolitan pizzas in their horse boxes, trailers, whatever. I respect it. I respect the hustle, any sort of hustle. Big up, come on. And while I'm just, sorry guys, I'm just looking at the oven. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one because since I started, you know what, I think I kind of rushed into it and I bought two of these Roccboxes, but I had the idea and the vision of eventually sort of setting up in a pub like Hannah actually. Not at a shop because it's just way too expensive. I thought if I can prove the concept, so I'll come up with Currytown Pizza, as you can see. it's not just curry pizzas we do. On my menu, I'm labeling original pizzas as OG pizzas. So we did like an OG mug, OG pepperoni, that sort of stuff. And obviously I've got my fusion recipes as well. My USP is the sauce that I make, the masala sauce. And yeah, guys, obviously I started in September, done a pop-up. I'll put some videos while I'm talking so you guys can see. Yeah, it was my first pop-up, sold out. I sold 72 pizzas, it was crazy. Jeez, then I was doing it every Saturday and sort of alternative days like Fridays. So anyways, I was doing it every weekend at the Plough Inn Pub in Three Bridges, Crawley, which is near Gatwick Airport for the guys that don't know, and the guys from London, because a lot of you guys from London, you just think London is the whole of the UK, but it's not. Anyway, let's not get into that. Yeah, it's going well. Amazing feedback locally. I built a good, strong following. Check out my Instagram. You see all my pizzas there, loads of pizzas. Mate, look, I'll show you a few pictures now while I'm talking. But yeah, going back to sort of what I wanted to do is obviously do the sort of NYC London style pizza. But obviously as soon as I rushed into these ovens, I was thinking, damn, so these ovens go up to like, obviously all the way up to 500 degrees. And I had this issue where the ovens were just getting really hot. And obviously with a New York London style pizza, the idea is to bake low and slow, around about 300 to 350 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit, I don't know. I'll put it down here for you Americans watching. Big up yourselves. Yeah, well, actually, look, I've got it here. So yeah, around about like 600 to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyway, I'll sort of watch loads of videos, just researching loads, and you know, there wasn't actually a proper way of doing an NYC pizza, but you know, I managed to sort of conjure up a recipe using Casio flour. Here we go, look, I'm repping Casio. I'm a Salvo, we're Currytown Pizza, we're a Salvo 1968 brand ambassador. So we get all our stuff from there, the field, the latte, the sauces and everything. So today, we're using this ready-made pizza sauce. It is banging, trust me, it's banging. And we use Rega. For my Indian masala sauce, I use Rega Gold Tin. And for the OG sort of normal Italian pizzas, we use this sauce. Got Casio, Rimacinata, Semola basically to stretch the pizzas. And I'm using, what flour have I got here? I've got Casio, La Pizzeria or La Pizza flour. Tipo Zero basically. So it's got a bit of that wheat germ, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's the case. Big up Luigi if you're watching, he taught me a lot. So yeah guys, anyways, so my pizza, whilst baking it in this oven, I wouldn't classify them as sort of Neapolitan pizzas. They weren't actual like floppy, but I was actually baking them. I was launching them around about 380 to 400 degrees, and I was baking them reasonably low and slow, around about for about I'd say about 3 minutes ish average. You know what, we'll time this one when we do this one so you guys can see. But yeah, but anyways guys, enough talking. I'm just gonna wait for this oven to warm up round about, let's start it at, let's do just under, as soon as it gets to like almost 300 degrees, I think we're gonna launch it. Maybe even before that, because last time I'd done a low one to like 300, it did turn out crispy, but not as crispy as I wanted it to be. So let's experiment guys. When we come back, I'll explain everything, how the sort of the deal I got with the pub, that sort of stuff, and what I'm going to do with my new recipe to achieve that proper NYC London crispy south thin and crispy pizza by the slice. That's what we're going to be doing at the pub. And I'm also going to be continuing to doing the 12-inch pizzas because everyone loved that, and everyone sometimes just likes to bite a 12-inch pizza obviously. So anyways guys, I'll see you guys in a sec. Right, cool guys, we're back. Oven's on about what, yeah, just under 300. So you know what, let's just launch it, let's send it. This is actually an experiment, so I don't really know how it's going to go, but like I said, don't worry, it's the idea of this video for me to explain how I'm taking this to the next level 5 days a week. Anyway, let's just pop this, excuse me, but I've got the old GoPro 9, so I'm not sure what the quality is going to be like. Excuse the wind as well, because it's, you know, it's a bit crazy. You know what, let me put you guys down here in it, that way you can see the whole process. Like, from the problem I'm going to have is to, hold on, let me move this Yeah, let's do that. Then you know what? I'll just swing it that way after, innit? So calm. All right, let's do it, guys. Let me keep you guys waiting that long. But thank you for watching this video. Hope you like it. If you are liking it so far, obviously drop me a subscription. This is the first like proper video, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it and you can join the journey with me. Curry Time Pizza. We're gonna take it to the next level, guys. Like I said, 5 days a week. So yeah, join me, guys. Join me. Okay, that come out pretty sweet. Let's just pop that there. Hopefully, let me just see that's on the frame. Hold on. Excuse the wind as well, because this GoPro's moving as well, isn't it? Right, as we know, guys, you know what? Loads of semolina. When you first take the dough ball out, it is a bit dry around the edges. You know what? It should be right though. Promise you guys, pizzas are normally a lot better. But anyways, guys, this I think the hydration, this dough's about 62. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while, so I can't actually remember. So it is quite dry around here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's fine. It's fine. Well, let's do that because this is the more fluffier side. We'll put the drier kind of side at the bottom, so we get a nice sort of crispy bake. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, so this is but I think I'm pretty sure it's about 62% hydration. Recently I've been doing like 63, most recently 65, but yeah, this one's about, yeah, pretty sure it's about 62, this one. It's been in the freezer God knows how long, but I don't know. Yeah, it is rather dry around here, guys. Don't know if you can tell. If I should rip it or take it out, I don't know. What would you do, guys, if it's kind of dry here? Anyways, guys, let's not waste time. Let's get this pizza in the oven. And I'll take it to the oven as well. Then we can do the low and slow bake. There you go, guys. It's quite relaxed though. I mean, I've had it outside for about, how long? Maybe about, it's been about, yeah, about 3.5, 4 hours maybe, you know, yeah. But yeah, it's decent. It's quite, it's very relaxed. It's not fighting against me. It's pretty calm. Excuse me if the dough goes all over the camera. I have no idea how it's going to look. I'm no expert YouTuber, but hopefully one day we can be. Let's see. Right. You know what, guys? Let me just swing the camera a bit. Well, let's bring it a bit up so you can see one there now. Now, we're going to launch it in a bit, so let's just stick it like that, I think. Right, let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on, eh? As you know, excess semolina, we don't want it. You guys can't even see me, can you? Hold on, look. I think so. Yeah, there we go, now you can. Yeah. It's a bit tricky doing bigger pizzas in the Roccbox because obviously it's such a small oven, and when it catches the sides, it just burns really quick. So if you can master a Roccbox, guys, you can master any oven, especially an electric oven. I forgot to tell you that, guys. We're gonna go electric. I have invested in a double-deck electric oven. I'll talk to you about that in a sec once we've got the pizza in the let's put it that way. Once we've got the pizza in the oven, I want to talk to you about my new oven. So hold tight, guys, hold tight, bear with me. Right, here we go. Some nice juicy sauce here. And this is a nice sauce, guys, so if you are looking for like an NYC / London style pizza sauce, ready made, this is definitely the best one you can get in a can. Believe me, Grecchi sauce, straight from Salvo, 1968. They're starting to deliver to a lot of more newer places, so yeah, check them out. I highly rate them. They're very reliable. Definitely. This one's gonna be a nice saucy pepperoni. This one's actually for my nephew. I'm bloody vegetarian, so lucky for me, I can't bloody, what's it? The properoni, the good stuff, I've been told. That's what my nephew says as well. I've got some pecorino romano from M&S. Salvo do it though, but I've run out, and I've obviously not bought all my ingredients from Salvo recently because See, with cheese, you just can't buy it, can you? If you're just gonna have it in the fridge, you keep it fresh. Yeah, with M&S there is quite a lot of good stuff there, and the feel of the latte is actually from M&S as well. So Salvo, if you're watching, guys, I am sorry, but you know, guys, I always buy it from you. I always will do. So we're going full time. They deliver in Crawley twice a week for me, so that's good enough for me, guys. It's good enough for business. That's good enough for Curry Town Pizza. I hope you guys can see this pizza. You know what? You bloody can't, can you? Hold on. Let's just do that. There you go. Look, that's what I've done so far. Okay. Let's get the feel of the lats. I have to cut it myself. There it is. Get a nice amount there. You know, it's a bit moist. It's a bit too moist for my liking, to be honest. I'm gonna go for the Salvo. They do Latteria de Sorrentina. They do a New York cut, a New York London style cut, which is a lot thinner, spreads out better. So that is the cheese that I'm gonna go for. Once I have started. It's being a bit slow. The pub is currently just trying to sort out the electricity at the moment, because it's currently 2-phase, so I obviously need 3-phase for this oven I've got. It's a double decker. Anyways, I think that's enough. This pizza. Okay. Let's get some tissue. Right, now for the pepperoni. Here goes the pepperoni, guys, also from Salvo. This video is not sponsored by Salvo, but anyways, I think I'll shut up because some of you guys might get a bit cheesed off. Apologies. But I've got to big up the people that I work with, right? You've got to big up the people that you work with. Anyways, guys, Jesus, it is proper windy, I ain't gonna lie, people. Right, let's get the tissue, clean my hands. We're gonna send it, guys. We're gonna send it. Okie dokie. Right. So this is how we're looking. That's how we're looking. What's the oven saying? Yes, literally, you know what? I want you to launch it sooner than that, but never mind. It's fine. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Let's just pop it there like that so you can see what I'm doing. I don't like to put that much semolina on the peel. There you go, nice and easy. You know what, this dough is pretty relaxed. I won't even have to stretch it that much. I don't want to stretch it that much anyway because it's the Roccbox, so it just touches the edges. It's such a difficult oven to work with, but once you get the hang of it, anyone who uses a Roccbox, if you get the hang of it, if you can use a Roccbox, I rate you guys, because it's not the easiest oven, but once you get the hang of it, and if you can do it, honestly guys, I rate you. Let's launch this. Yep, let's launch this in the oven. Okay, there you go. Nice, we're in. Okay, thank you guys if you're still watching this video. Really do appreciate you for sticking around. Right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna, I've increased the flame slightly so we get a little spring. I'm not sure if this is the right way to achieve a thin and crispy using a Roccbox. Let me know, guys, if you've managed to do a thin and crispy New York style pizza or a London style using a Roccbox. Like I said, it's about 62% hydration. I think I got 1% oil. Or salt. There's no sugar. This is oil, salt. That is it. I'm actually, sorry, yeah, I forgot to mention I'm using 80% Casio Tipo Zero flour, and I've got 20% Manitoba flour as well. So the reason for that is to make the dough balls last a bit longer. So, because when I was doing at the pop-up, I needed them to last for about obviously 5 to 6 hours. So with the Manitoba, I found that it gave a little bit of structure as well. Like I said, my pizzas ain't Neapolitan, but they are very close to being Neapolitan. But at the pub now, I've got I did want to get a Pizza Master, or my first choice was a Pizza Master oven or the Moretti Forni. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one within my budget, so I opted for a Capone, which is still a really good Italian brand. So I've got a Capone double deck oven Tiziano. It's double deck. It does 4 12. It basically does 8 12-inch pizzas in one go. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and I can also do an 18-inch pizza as well, because obviously at the pub I'm going to be selling slices. So that was the reason why. Yeah, you know what? Bottom's looking pretty good, you know. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, so with this Capone oven, I can do 8. Oh, did I turn that flame down? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I can do 8 12-inch pizzas, and I can do obviously just 2 18-inch pizzas in one go. And we're going to be selling pizza by the slice as well at the pub. 12-inch pizzas and pizzas by the slice. Oh damn guys, I forgot to time it, but let me know. You know what, I'll put the timer at the end. Well, I'll put a little timer once we've baked it. I'll work it out, because this video is not going to really have an edit. So I think crust, the edges ain't rising that much, but you know what, for a New Yorker, London style, this is exactly how I want it. This is exactly how I want it, guys. Underneath is good, looking good, guys. What do you reckon? Would you eat that? Give it another little turn, shall we? There we go. Yeah, I can't wait to try that new cheese out as well by Latteria Sorrentina. Can't wait. I'm curious to see how long this pizza is going to take. Yeah, I can work out the timing obviously after, when I'm editing. So you'll see a little time here somewhere on the screen. Smells good, ain't gonna lie. Cheese is melting nicely. I like it. It's just one bit of browning on that side, so let's just do that. So guys, let me know what you think of my idea. Do you reckon it's going to be a success or not? And then in Crawley, in my town, we've got your usual pizza spots. I mean, my go-to pizzeria is the Real Pizza Company. They've got Caprinos and the usual spots. Pizza Express is closed, but they're reopening. But yeah, the usual high street kind of pizzerias. You know, like your Pizza Go-Go's and that sort of stuff. We don't like that, obviously, do we, people? Come on. So yeah, we're going to be the only pizzeria in town doing pizza by the slice. I'm confident it's going to work. That's why I'm doing it. I'm going full throttle, guys. Curry Town Pizza. I think that's done, guys. What do you reckon? What you can also do is just turn the flame off and let it cook even more, like with the residual heat. I think we're good, you know. I like that base. It looks good. So let's just take that one out now, I think. No idea how long it's been. Right. Yeah, it's nice. Look at that. Oof. Jeez, Curry Town Pizza. Curry Town New York Pizza. Using a Roccbox. Hey guys, I'm just going to top it with obviously basil. I forgot to put the basil on the bottom. And look at that. That is crispy, you know. I like that. Look at the underneath. What do you reckon, guys? Not a bad one. Roccbox, New York style pizza. Quite happy with that, to be honest. For a frozen dough ball, God knows how long. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of my idea. Curry Town Pizza, New York style pizzas, London style, I'm going to call it, by the slice. We're also going to be doing 12-inch pizzas at the pub. We're launching very soon, just waiting for the electrics to be sorted out at the pub. Guys, find me on Instagram. If you've got any questions, let me know. I think I'm slowly going to do these sort of YouTube videos, and I'm going to vlog the whole experience of how to set up a pub kitchen. I'm just waiting on the electrics. You know what? Subscribe to this channel, and I'll do a new video. I'm going to take you guys into the pub, and I'll show you what it's like right now. It's crazy right now. Everything is everywhere. Ovens are on its side. we still need to lift it and put it on the table. So guys, yep, subscribe to the channel. There's lots more coming up. We're going from one-man band pop-up to a full-time operation pizzeria at a pub, selling London style, New York style slices. It's gonna be banging. Hope you guys can join the journey. Currytown Pizza, let's go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, ciao.